Verse 7. Okay. It says, "What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded." So Israel as a nation is blinded from the understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is light. You see, Yahushai said, "I am the way, the truth, and the light." So going back to Hebrews here, chapter 10, scroll on down. It says, continuing on in verse 30, read 33 again. It says, partly while you were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions, and partly whilst ye became companions of them that were so used. And so while we're going through this hell and this affliction, while we're working for the kingdom of heaven, while we're storing up those treasures, seemingly we're working for free, but really we're working for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, where we're not working for carnal gain, so we're working for free when it comes to that aspect. We're working for a spiritual reward. Okay, eternal life. So in the eyes of these people, we're not getting paid to go out on the highways and byways and preach and teach. Okay, as a matter of fact, it looks foolish. It looks foolish, which is why we're made a gazing. Matter of fact, let me get that word gazing stock. What is the word? Let's see what the word gazing stock means. All right. Ooh, that's a good word. Theatrizo. Okay, which means what? To bring upon the stage, to set forth as a spectacle, exposed to contempt. So you got all of these guys wanting to bring out their camcorders and their Bibles and seemingly single-handedly knocking us down and showing the other people how to come against the Hebrew Israelites, and how our doctrine is just so easy to knock down. You can blow it down with the breath of your lungs. No, man. We're made a gazing stock, a spectacle. When they walk and see the men of the Lord, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, and the Latinos and the Native Americans coming together and preaching and teaching on the highways and byways, oh, that's a spectacle to them. Best believe. You see, it's like we might as well be on a stage. That's why we're made a gazing stock. Let's see what the origin is. Theatron. Okay, a theater, a place in which games and dramatic spectacles are exhibited, and public assemblies are held, which is what? Like a theater. Okay, it's entertainment to these people. They don't understand that seriousness is going on. You know what I'm saying? Every time you see an argument, every time they see an argument with a so-called black woman or a so-called white man or somebody of stature trying to make a stand against us, then it becomes a dramatic spectacle. Okay? Second definition, a public show. Metaphorically, a man who is exhibited to be gazed at and made sport of. See, we're made a sport and we're made a spectacle and a gazing stock in the eyes of these people. But guess what? While we're doing that, we're becoming the men of the Lord are becoming brethren. We're becoming true, making true relationships, learning how to have one another's back, man. Because we're all we have in this world. Okay, Yahushai, he left us the comforter, okay, and the brethren and the brotherhood, okay, and so we are companions of them that are also in those bonds and suffering those afflictions, and those are the men that are out there on the highways and byways, and the men that's going through the same stuff in with their daily life as you. That's right. You're not a special occasion. You might be going through a different situation than a brother, but hey, it's ultimately the same types of temptations that we're going through to refine us, to try us to get to, so we can get to the point of getting on a chariot, getting out of this current situation. Okay, let me get 2 Corinthians chapter 4 real quick. Okay, 2 Corinthians chapter. Oh, hold on. Was it 4 and 17? Okay, here we go. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. So yeah, even though our bodies withering, our bodies are aching, you know what I'm saying, we're getting weaker or fatter or slower or, whatever, less attractive, whatever but guess what? Our inward man, our spirit, our faith is being renewed, is getting stronger. We every time we do a video, every time we read, every time we go to camp, every time we fellowship with the brothers, every time we do something in the spirit, where our spiritual bodies are strengthening. And guess what? What's gonna save us in that day? A carnal gain or a spiritual gain? Wisdom and knowledge, right? Isaiah 33:6, verse 17. It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory." So this little affliction and this tiny little tribulation that we go through and that we are about to go through, compared to the kingdom, ain't nothing. Even Jacob's trouble compared to the kingdom is it's not worthy of being compared. It's far if you put it on a balance, your tribulation that you go through on this side and the reward of the kingdom, it's not worthy to be compared. So that's words of encouragement to keep on pushing, because when we get to the kingdom, it's not, Lord willing, with those men, it's not gonna be something that we like, oh man, I thought this was gonna be better than this. I suffered all that hell in America, and this is all you give me? No, that's going to be the opposite. That's going to be the opposite of our take on that. Okay, when we examine the situation that's going on in the kingdom, man, we're gonna be like, man, I can't even believe it. We're gonna be ashamed that we even complained. You see? So yeah, we work for free. Okay. Now let's go back to Hebrews. I want to get all the point off of that. Okay. It says in verse 34, it says, "For ye had compassion of me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and enduring substance." What is that in better and enduring substance? Let's see what that word enduring means. Phone acting all slow now. Okay. An enduring substance. Let's see what that is. Enduring. Okay. Meno, which means to remain, abide, to sojourn, to tarry, not to depart, to continue to be present, to be held, kept, or continually. Okay, in reference to time, to continue to be, not perish, to last, to endure. Okay, let's see, to survive, to live, in reference to state or condition, to remain as one, not to become another or different. So that situation that we're going to be in, those in the substance, let's see, possessions, good, wealth, beautiful. The possessions, the goods, and the wealth and the property that we have are not going to perish away. That's that enduring substance. Okay, and so, it's, of course, we're not gonna say, well, I mean, well, yeah, we might get sad, we might get discouraged for a couple minutes, but ultimately, when we look back at the situation, no matter what it is, any bonds, let's get that word bonds again, that we suffer, okay, bonds, deismos, that we suffer, a band or a bond, a string or a chain, to tie, fasten, metaphorically, Satan is said to bind a woman bent together by means of a demon, to forbid, to prohibit, to declare, to be illicit. Okay, so any prohibition that we get from Satan, okay, any little thing, any little thorn in the flesh or anything like that, we're really supposed to take it cheerfully, man. Okay. Even if our goods are taken away from us, if our house, our car, we get in a car wreck, okay, our children, Esau might try to take custody, or you know what I'm saying, Lord forbid any of that stuff happens, but guess what? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to us in some way, form, or fashion. We're gonna have to go through something, okay, and so we're supposed to take that cheerfully, okay. Let's see. Next verse. It says, "Cast not away, therefore, your confidence." Okay. Do not cast forth. Cast forth. Don't throw away the baby with the bathwater. Okay. Let's look at that confidence. Okay. Confidence. We're supposed to have confidence, freedom in speaking, unreservedness in speech, openly, frankly, without concealment. We're not supposed to conceal this truth. That which ye have heard in secret, proclaim ye on the housetops. Okay. Let's see. Free and fearless confidence, cheerful courage, boldness, assurance. Okay. We're supposed to be fearlessly confident. Okay. We're supposed to be courageous. Okay. So it says that fearless confidence is going to be what? Our great recompense of reward. What is Paul talking about? Is he talking about a carnal investment that you can make? Okay. No, the best thing that we can probably have is to compare is making some sort of investment that might be a penny, and it turns out to be billions of dollars. Okay, and it takes a minute to mature. You gotta miss a couple of days in rent. Your phone bill don't get paid. You might miss a couple meals. Okay, your wife might trip out at you. But guess what? That penny that you invested into this stock or into this truth, okay, turned out to make you a millionaire, to where you didn't have to work a day in your life after that. That's a good comparison right there. Okay. It says in verse 36, "For ye have need of patience." You see, we have to be patient. Quwa in the Hebrew, patient. Okay, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. Okay, so we need to be patient so that we can receive the promise of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. It takes patience. Okay, patience is a virtue, which is why we work for free. We're really waiting to get paid because we haven't necessarily received anything worth showing other than the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's only valuable at this moment to ourselves, because that's the only thing that we can rely on to get saved. That wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Okay. And says last verse in verse 37, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Okay, so Yahweh Shai is gonna come, man. Okay, and the Most High made a promise. Okay, so we don't have anything to really complain and moan and gripe about. Okay. I know I said the last verse, but shoot, let's get this one too. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. Okay? But we are not of them that draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. So our belief, our faith is going to get us that victory, man. All right? This is what Paul's talking about. He's not talking about believing in Jesus Christ and being saved and going to church, you know what I'm saying? And celebrating Thanksgiving, celebrating Christmas, committing adultery, eating pork, doing whatever the heck you want to do. That's not what this is talking about. It's talking about enduring, having faith through this crazy, ridiculous destruction that's about to come to this filthy nation. Okay? And the Lord's not going to have no mercy on 2/3 of our people, man. People hear that and they get scared. But guess what, man? That's why they want to kill us. That's why they want to sabotage us in any way, just like how they did Yahweh Shai. Okay? But we know that the just are going to live by faith, and if you draw back during that time of affliction, then the Most High soul is going to have no pleasure in you, man. You're absolutely useless because he used you to come into the truth, and guess what? If you don't finish the run, then you're not of the Most High. Okay? It says, but we are not of them who draw back unto perdition. Okay, so we Lord willing, we're those men. We're gonna stay down for Yahweh Shem Yahshai, no matter what Esau try to throw at us, man. Okay, and we don't really have a choice. We don't really have nothing to look back to. Okay, that's why we're fighting so hard. This is Colossians chapter 4. Lord willing, this be it. Colossians chapter 4, verse 2. It says, continue in prayer and watch